If you own a home in Guelph and you have been asking yourself, should I sell this spring or should I wait? This video is for you because right now the market is sending some really mixed signals and I want to cut through all the noise and give you the actual numbers so you can make a smart decision. No hype, no doom and gloom. Just what's really happening on the ground here in Guelph. Stick around because by the end of this, you will know exactly where you stand. I'm Shrikant Verma, a real estate agent right here in Guelph, and I work specifically with sellers in Guelph, Kitchener, Waterloo and Cambridge. I eat, sleep and breathe this market every single day. So when I tell you what I'm seeing, it's not from a headline, it's from actually what is happening in your neighborhood. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with the raw numbers because this is where most agents get vague and I'm going to be direct with you. As of early spring 2026, the average home price in Guelph is sitting around $715,000 to $744,000 depending on where you live. That's down about 4 to 5% from the same time last year. And homes are sitting on the market for about 39 days on average before selling. Now, before you panic, let me give you some context. If you are coming off one of the lowest volume winters Guelph has seen in years, that's not because people don't want to buy. It's because buyers were sitting on the sidelines partly due to uncertainty around tariffs and the economy. But here is what matters for you as a seller. That inventory is starting to move. The spring market is picking up and historically in Guelph, May and June are the peak months for sales activity. The window is opening right now. So, why is the market behaving the way it is? I want to give you 3 things that are shaping what's happening right now. Number 1, interest rates are stabilized. The Bank of Canada is holding its overnight rate at 2.25%. 5-year fixed rates are sitting in the mid to high 3s for most of 2026. That's not a low rate by pandemic standards, but buyers have adjusted. They have recalibrated what they can afford, and the ones who are active right now are serious. They are not waiting for rates to drop to 1.5%. They have accepted the reality. Number 2, the correction already happened. I know a lot of sellers are still mentally comparing their home to the peak prices of early 2022. Here is the truth. The median prices across Guelph and the Waterloo region are down roughly 24 to 26% from that February 2022 peak. That correction is done. What we are in now is a flatter, more balanced market, not one that's still falling. Number 3, mortgage renewals are adding supply. About a third of Canadian mortgage holders are facing renewals at high rates this year. Some of those homeowners are choosing to downsize or right size proactively. That's injecting good quality listing into the market, which means if you are selling, you are competing with motivated, well-maintained homes. That matters for your pricing strategy. Quick pause here. If you are watching this because you are seriously thinking about selling, I have put together a free guide called the Seller Launch Plan. It covers exactly how to prepare, price and launch your home in the current Guelph market. The link to download is in the description below. Okay, back to it. Here is where it gets really practical because is it a good time to sell? Isn't a one size fits all answer. It depends on your situation. So let me walk through 3 types of sellers I am working with right now. The upsizer. If you are selling a townhouse or semi-detached to move into something bigger, this market is actually working in your favor. The price gap between your current home and your next home has narrowed since 2022. You are buying into a softer market too. That's a trade-up opportunity that didn't exist 2 years ago. The downsizers. If you are moving from a freehold home to a condo or smaller property, you can often improve your cash position right now. Larger 2 to 3 bedroom condos are in particularly strong demand. You might be surprised what your numbers look like when we run them. then I just need to move seller. Life doesn't wait for perfect market conditions. Job change, family situation, divorce, state sale, whatever it is, the good news is this. Well-priced turnkey homes in Guelph are still moving. In fact, move-in ready properties are selling at a 5 to 7% premium over homes that need work. So presentation and pricing strategy matter more than ever. I want to be honest with you about the one thing I see trip seller up in this market, and it's not the market itself. It's overpricing based on what the neighbor got in 2022. Here is why that's dangerous right now. Buyers are doing their homework. They have more time. Homes are averaging 39 days on market. They are coming in with conditions, with home inspections, with financing clauses. Nearly 80% of sales in early 2026 are closing with conditions. That's a complete reversal from the unconditional offer era we were in 2 years ago. If your home is priced even 5 to 10% over where the market actually is, buyers will skip it. They won't lowball you. They will just move on to the next one, and once a listing sits for 45, 50, 60 days, the stigma kicks in. Buyers start asking what's wrong with it. The sellers who win in this market price strategically from day one. Present the home exceptionally well and launch a professional marketing plan. That's it. That's the formula. So, is it a good time to sell? Here is my honest take. Spring 2026 is not 2021. It's not a frenzy. But here is what it is. It's a market with a serious buyer pool, boomers, families, upsizing, and people whose lives are moving forward regardless of headlines. It's a market with limited new supply. Fewer homes were built in 2025 before more competition hits later the spring and summer. And it's a market where strategy beats hope. The sellers who will do well this spring aren't the ones who just stick a sign in the air. They are the ones who know what their home is worth, who prepare it properly, and who work with someone who understands the hyper-local conditions in their specific neighborhood. If you are thinking about selling in Guelph, Kitchener, Waterloo or Cambridge this spring, the window is open. But it rewards preparation, not hesitation. If you are thinking about selling this spring and you want to go in with a real plan, not guesswork, I have put together something called the Seller Launch Plan. It's a free guide I created specifically for Guelph that walks you through exactly how to prepare, price, and launch your home for maximum results in today's market. The download link is in the description below, completely free, no strings attached. And if you are ready to have a real conversation about specific situation, the link to book a free strategy call is also in the description. If this video was helpful, drop a like, it helps more Guelph owners find this, and subscribe if you want honest, no fluff, real estate content every week. I will see you in the next one.